And welcome back. We are resuming combat here. We are almost done. Almost done the Oka mission. I would guess about 2 more episodes-ish. Oh, I should have shot the Illumination Shot. Wasn't thinking there. Did he move forward? No, he's moving back. Okay. I was taking aim at something. I imagine our ground troops. Good hit there. Okay with that. 22, 21. Alright, but he's still moving back, so let him move forward, kind of keep us in medium range. Actually, it doesn't matter what I do. He's done. In fact, these rockets going off right now are going to hit him. And there he goes. There she went, even. Alright, Kinasata. Now what we want to do is find the spot. I think it's right here. There's a spot you can stand with Kinasata that'll let you run up and take the harbor, but for some reason, that unit won't, down there near the harbor, won't run up to stop you. That is the telephone. Just a moment. Sorry about that. Alright. Continue what we were doing. Okay, this is not the location we wanted. That's too bad. We are fighting during the day. So we absolutely do not want this enemy unit moving down to that harbor. We're going to do everything we can to not deal any damage at all to that AFW. We're still going to try to kill off those troops. We don't want to hit the AFW. However, he is likely zone of controlling us now, which may prevent us. I imagine it will totally prevent us from just moving straight onto the harbor. Tad unfortunate. Is what it is, though. Oh wow, 88 damage. That was pretty brutal. Actually not going to do anything now. We're just going to wait. No, that's a lie. We're going to dodge action, but... it shouldn't move away to try to recover if it doesn't have anything to recover. And since it can't recover dead troops, it shouldn't recover much of anything, or attempt to recover much of anything. If it hasn't taken damage. As long as we kill the troops. If his troop is almost dead, he will try to retreat and heal it up, but we should be good. This ought to wipe out that unit. 82. That should be the end of that. Alright, we'll move these guys back. We ourselves are going to try backing up.
Caught that.
We escaped with like 1.5 seconds on the timer. It's kind of amusing. Alright, so he took out his troops, did no damage to him. He shouldn't move back to recover at all. And like I said, he is zone controlling us. I don't think we can reach the harbor in one go anymore. Which is a bit sad. Really wanted to do that. Are you gonna... Nice. This thing we can mess with all day, though. Yeah, we're good. We're good. This is what we want. There is one more village with a soldier, and it's located behind the unit that just attacked me. So we're going to rush over there, try to grab that, and then we're going to try to sneak our way into the harbor. Oh, this poor guy. He is rocking double soft troops. I think the last dude was too. All ground units only have 120 HP, so 85 is pretty monstrous, especially when followed up with rapid fire for, what, 30-ish? 40? Yeah, I think those units might be gone. Yep. That's why you don't leave shooters to deal with infantry units. Actually, we want to fight this guy. So we're not going to try to retreat. We are going to make good use of dodge action, though. No reason to catch fire, we don't need to. That is the end of them. That it is. Well, we can just leave our ground troops out. They might absorb some fire, but it doesn't really matter. They're not going to be fighting anybody else for the rest of the map. And if we do get attacked again, they can just sit in the back. Actually, if we get attacked again, our supply troop is going to be, well, our shooter troop that's supplying our AFW right now. Manning our AFW maybe is a better term. We're going to put them on the ground for better anti-AFW potential. You can see them on the back there with their bazookas. Whoa, what in the hell is that? Very loud noise from outside there. truck of some kind. Disengage now, indeed. Did what we always do, took out his ground troops. Gotta move way up ahead. We actually don't need to take this town here. I don't believe there's a troop in it. Nope, there isn't. And we'll clear out this unit. Leave us an open path to that village back there. Man, every time I see NJ Army, just think New Jersey Army or something, you know? That's probably not amusing to anyone else that isn't me, but... should be the actual last actual piece of combat for this this mission. We will likely be attacked again in the south, but we're not fighting that unit. So I'm just gonna have Kinasato run up, prompted to attack us, dodge it, and end the action if it happens. Decided to use the homing shot right as I chose to fire. That doesn't influence anything, it's just kind of an interesting observation. Great minds think alike kind of thing. Get the weapon. It's really too bad Konami didn't continue on with this series. I would have liked to see what they had in mind for later titles, you know? Just kind of an evolution of the series. And this should be over. Oh wow, nope, there it goes, there it goes. I was going to give it credit for surviving the rocket, but... I'm very sad to say we never get a shark-faced AFW of our own. Though, considering the, some of the other models we get, I'm a bit okay with that. Yeah, I think Ryoko's going to make that, or Sami's going to make that run better than Ryoko will, so... Let's go ahead. That's what I wanted to see. Alright. Now, he should just stand there. Like, it's pretty much the game just opening the door to the harbor for you. It's weird that it does it, but it does it. And he's not going to move? Yep. Okay. So, Wei should get his turn pretty soon. And, oh boy, did I stop him in a forest instead of on the road? No, he's on the road. Okay, good. So we get our last troop of this mission. Obtained soldier. We get Hori Squad, Recon. Always happy with Recon squads, and we are going to move on to the harbor and end the map. We don't want to attack him. We already killed his ground troops. Thank you for letting me have this, sir. I don't see Type 3. Indeed not. I think it must have slipped out with the transport ships. That's what transport ships are for, right? Damn! We let him get away! What are we gonna do? Captain, let's ask for further instructions. This is Weisiger. Type 3 stuck out with the transport ships. Okay, I want Experimental Unit 07 to return immediately. Return? Are you kidding? Don't we have a ship we can run them down in? Negative. There's nothing available at the moment. Return immediately. Damn. Looks like it's gonna be a long war. Indeed, John. Indeed. Survived units receive 50 success XP. Gotta level up on way. Level up on Ryoko. Level up on John. Well done, everybody. Here are the current results. Good stuff, good stuff. I would like to introduce you to some new soldiers that will be joining us. That's it for the new soldiers. Evaluate their... I love that it hasn't populated yet. Evaluate their individual abilities and deploy them accordingly. And here we have the Kinjo soldier, who is the green troop for this map, because we took the harbor. You'll notice that, like, the, oh man, I forget what they're called now. It's not the Yatabe. The Yamada troops from last time, they have no special abilities, but I'll get into them in a moment. Well, maybe not a moment, but shortly. North Japan's four-leg AFW is all size and no guts. Put me up against something more challenging than that. If I remember correctly, a heavy four-leg AFW was manufactured in East Germany a long time ago for the purpose of retaking a fortress. A heavy version? What are we talking about here? Rumor has it that it used shells over 1,000 millimeters, which means the barrel itself is 30 meters or more. It's bigger than the main gun carried on a battleship. Thought that was back in the old days of East Germany. Too bad. Kinda wanted to take on such a monster. Well, John, we both know you're gonna get your wish, right? Because, I mean, you just said something like that. Back to the journal. It's interesting that it's not the main character's journal, too. At the time, the region of South Japan had entered a state of turmoil, brought about by the government's inept handling of the hijacking of the AFW prototype. The government's languor and timid diplomacy fueled fires of distrust and malcontent amongst the people. Tempers and riots flared throughout some parts of the country, and when the smoke cleared, thousands had been arrested and imprisoned. According to the government's cover-up, the Fuji Proving Ground incident was a matter concerning pilots that had been seeking political refuge in North Japan. John especially seems displeased with this newspaper article. Furthermore, the incident regarding the seizure of a heavy-gauge AFW during transport was reported as an accident. Heavy-gauge AFW, huh? The government of South Japan formally requested that the North return the AFW. However, the North promptly denied any involvement and officially refused. We found ourselves tangled in an ever-increasing web of, and I didn't catch the last word, delusive paradise. Oh god, what's that? Ishinomaki? Ladies and gentlemen, we have a transmission from Commander Sharingan. There's a theme here, you know? Start of every mission. So listen up! Orders have been handed down from the government and military headquarters. A decision has been made to disband Experimental Unit 07, effective immediately. Oh, we're out. So, that means we're all finished? You are all now part of the mercenary unit Stryfen. I think that's Stryfen. Stryfen? Stryfen? I'll go with Stryfen because I like how it sounds. And will be assigned especially... That can't be right, though. Could it? It will be assigned especially to pursue and recapture Type 3. Stryfen? I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, right? What? It's German. It's a combination meaning roam and infiltrate. Is that so? You seem to know Stryfen quite a bit. However, if recapture is impossible in the South Japan territory, our mission will be to destroy Type 3. I'll let the Colonel lay out the details. As you've heard, posing as soldiers of the North Japan Liberation Front, you will infiltrate North Japan, where you will carry out your search mission. North Japan Liberation Front? Is that a real movement? Yes, I've heard that there was such an organization. You may hear things about them, but you'll never see them. But why the cover is some kind of radical group? Both governments are currently discussing this incident. We're sending in this unit under very sensitive circumstances. What we must avoid at all costs is another war between the North and South. It's sort of camouflage, I get it. We've recently succeeded in contacting one of our informants. Our information indicates that the Type 3 was transported to the Ishimaki coast. We'll execute a night landing, inserting near Ishimaki Harbor. You are to rendezvous with the Liberation Front as soon as possible. North Japan Armed Forces are keeping a close watch on the coast. If, by chance, you are discovered, I want you to eliminate all obstacles and join forces with the Liberation Front. That is all. Indeed. Alright, same as the last two times. This is really the end of the mission. Next episode we're going to be continuing. Before that, I'm going to pop into the formation room. I'm going to change my setup a bit. You want to see it? Here we are. You don't want to see it? Go ahead, skip to the next episode. I hope to see you then. Alright, so the most notable change is we're swapping roles in this mission. We're going to have... After this mission, we're going to kind of focus a little more balance, but this is the last mission where we're specializing, at least Wei and Ryoko, for anti-AFW and infantry combat specifically. And we're making Masami the anti-infantry unit this time. And that is because, as far as I've seen, it's not possible to get a turn for him before he's attacked. So you want to make the most of it. Alright, what are we doing here? Somebody has a grenade illumination shot. Is that what we are? Alright, let's go down. Ground troops. Let's go focus fire. Yeah, that's good. We got another recon unit, right? We did. Snipe fast repair. We'll just take the normal snipe. We want illumination shot on something. Grenade illumination shot seems fine. We might be able to find a better balance somewhere else, but we don't really need it. Ryoko! You're going to be focusing on anti-AFW combat. Now let's take a look at these Kinjo squads. I mentioned that they were a lot better than the Yamada squad, I believe it was. But here's why. Kinjo squad. So, much like... Oh god, it's Yamada, isn't it? I feel bad. I didn't even use the guys. Yes, the Yamada squad, okay. So, like the Yamada squad, the Kinjos have just higher than normal damage. Like these guys are 30 and 35 across the board for first AFW. Kinjos are 40 and 50s across the board. They also have the bonus to action and the penalty to armor. And the load penalty. But the thing is, where the Yamada troops are going to be going out and doing kind of anti-infantry combat, they tend to absorb fire. I usually use shooters after the infantry on the other side is dead. So that low armor value really isn't too important. Like, outside of catching special shells, usually they won't get hit. So we're good. We're taking the Kinjos. And what else do we want for you? Do we want... We probably want... We got cleanup and wire anywhere? We do have cleanup and wire, but... Oh, John's got it. John's got it right now. Let's see. Let's go clean up illumination shot. Doesn't really matter. We did want the illumination shot. Charge fire we don't care so much about. Ooh, but I can deal with the heat shells. Alright, Kinosato is staying roughly the same. Suinaga, what do you got? Co-op, we like co-op. Rapid fire, we like rapid fire. We got some new troops that had something, though. Oh, I think they had focus. They had focus. We had another focus troop. We don't care about that. And Odawara, you are carrying our illumination shot. We're good with that. John, I don't think you're getting any changes. Nah, John's good. Actually, that's it for this episode. I'm happy with that setup. So we're going to go ahead and save. And I hope to see you in the next video, where we are going to continue our pursuit of the Type 3 into Japan into North Japanese territory. Try to join up with the Liberation Front. And, yeah, I hope to see you then.